Hey y'all, this is Ieasha of Event Decor and Designs by Ieasha, and today I wanted to start what I was doing right quick because I wanted to share with you a quick tip about when you're working with fresh flowers. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing. I am making something. So while I was making something, I wanted to just make this quick video for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, so the first thing I want you to remember is that you always use your flower food, okay? Now, this comes in the fresh flowers for a reason, and that is for you to use it. So what I do, I have a vase here, and I just put my flower food inside my vase, and what I'm going to do is add some water. But what I also want to show you is that these are the fresh flowers. Now, let me lift them up. They usually come with a rubber band around it, and I just usually remove the rubber band, or you can cut it off. Alright, so as you see, these flowers come with the stems on it right here. Now what I do, I go ahead and remove my stem. I do not leave my stems on here because as you see, some of the stems are not at its best. Do you see that? And we don't want that inside of our flower arrangement. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove these. Do you see that? I just removed these leaves off of the flower here. Now another thing I wanted to show you, do you see how this flower look? So it's not 100% its best. It's a beautiful flower. It's a rose. But you always want to come around here. Do you see that and how it looks? Let me see if I can let you get a closer look. So what we want to do, we want to just remove this. We want to remove this part here. And what I do, I just take it and just peel it off from the bottom. And you see that removes the entire petal from that. And what I do, I just go around and just remove all the petals that I don't want. Okay? So as you see, now that looks really good. All right, so what you want to do, you want to do all of them the same. So I'm just going to do the same here. I'm just going to remove these leaves. Just like that. And as you see, this is a yellow rose. It is absolutely gorgeous. The rose is. But as you see, you have some little petals here that is not looking really good. You don't want to give this to your client. You see that one? So what you do, you just take it and you just peel it off. Just like so. You just peel these off. Just go around and just peel them off. And what I'll do, I'm just going to peel that part off also. Okay, and you can go around and look at it just to make sure it looks really good. And as you see how that one looks, once I took all of the old petals off, it's absolutely gorgeous, right? So what you do is just go through and do all of the others, all of these the same way. And after that, once you finish with that, you go on here and you cut the bottom part off. You cut the stems off, and usually on your wherever you get your flowers from, this right here will tell you instructions on how to do it. Now this one says cut 1 inch off the bottom of each stem at 45-degree angle. Now what you do when you do that, and what I do when I cut mine, I do it up on the running water. But what you do when you cut it at a 45-degree angle, and what that does is that is just to help the flower, to stay longer. Also, it's not going to be so tall, because if I would just put the flower into this vase just like this, let me see if I can show you. You see, it will be really tall, but once you cut it down some, it will be a little less taller, which makes it more appealing when you're doing events. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. All right, y'all, so that's what I wanted to show you. I hope that those tips help somebody, because I know a lot of time when you're dealing with fresh flowers is a lot different from artificial flowers, because with artificial flowers, you don't have to put them in water, you don't have to use food, you don't have to trim off any leaves, you don't have to do any of that. But when you're dealing with fresh flowers, there's a lot more to it than that. But if you go ahead and do it like this, then guess what? Your flowers will last a really long time. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace. All right, y'all, so I just wanted to show you after I finished how everything looks. Now, like I told you before, I took all of the leaves off, as you see right here. I trim the stems off. Like I said, I put it under water. And these are just the extra petals that I took off that didn't look really well. Now, it just depends on where you purchase your flowers from. Flowers, you know, some petals are really beautiful. Some are not. Some you may have to remove. Some you may not. But it's completely and totally up to you. And here are the flowers that I was showing you. And like I said, I put the flower food here. Just put some water in it. And y'all, this is gorgeous.